Good morning to all of you entrepreneurs and go-getters. My name is Joe Richards, and I'm the founder of Appebuilder and Webebuilder. Today with Webebuilder, we're going to be going over how to go ahead and actually ensure that you could copy a section from one page and add it to any other page or section on your website, or even a completely different like lead funnel, or even a new website if you have multiple websites, without having to duplicate the entire page. And with Appebuilder, I'm going to show you how you could easily create your own app using some of the new templates that we added and how to send a push notification. So let's go ahead and get started. So first, we're going to start with Webebuilder.com. If you go to Webebuilder.com, you can see what the software does. You're able to build lead and sales funnels. Your websites have a built-in CRM system and a whole lot more without having to have additional systems, plugins, or etc. So this is my real estate private equity firm that is in the process of launching, but nonetheless, I'm going to use this as our example today. So let's say I want to have a page in addition to the pages that we currently have, and I'm also going to have another funnel for a webinar that I want to create. So let's say I want to add, this, and this, and this, and this. So what I'm gonna do is just go over block, go to copy, see this section right here. Let me clear the other ones. See, there's nothing there. If I go to block, or even go to like the text section or button section or pictures, like you're gonna see there's a copy little widget that pops up on all of them. I'm gonna hit copy. And now I'm going to see there's two boxes that appear in the top left-hand corner next to dashboard and log out. If I click here, I'm going to see container, which would allow me to drag and drop wherever I want, which is awesome. So there's the first one. I'm going to go ahead and copy these guys as well, just for essentially the example. And boom. So now what I'm going to do is just save changes. I'm going to go to pages. I'm going to add new page, and I'm going to go to webinar, and I'm going to actually just use a blank page for this example and do webinar. Hit add, and now I'm going to show you how I could drag the sections over. So I'm going to go to the very bottom. I'm going to keep count 1, 2. Oh, the reason why that didn't work was because I didn't wait till it was green. 2. Now I'm going to just drag them down. I'm not going to drag anything under this block just because I don't want it to be placed in the footer. So I'm just going to place it above, just like how I did. 3, 4, 5, 6, and boom. Should be there. One more too. Yeah, there we go. And save changes. Gonna come up here. Of investing. And I'm not going to change every aspect for this video, but let's go ahead and just say that is what. Now I have these sections in here, and I would slightly change and adjust how I would want it to obviously be worded to the webinar. I'm going to delete this guy. Now I'm going to save changes. I'm going to come to these 3 pages, or the 3 lines in the menu. Go to pop-ups. I'm going to do, let's do add. What I'm going to do is actually duplicate that one and go in here, go to pop-up settings and title this webinar, hit save. Get more information on out of state real estate investing free webinar. And then I would obviously fill it out. I'm going to click on the button in the form, go to settings, notify me, say send message. I'm going to go to page on this one. And I'm just going to go to, actually, you know what? Let's just do a thank you message for this. Check our home webinar. Check email. Boom. Hit save. Add a menu. Pages. Webinar. I'm going to go to services and do about. Save. And I'm going to go to richardscapitalinvestments.com. And I'm going to go to services, webinar, and I'm going to see right here, I have this page created. The very last thing that I'm going to do is go to every single button, click on it, go to edit link, and I'm going to change the pop-up from new pop-up to webinar. And I would do that for all of them. And I'm going to also change the text to join now. And again, change out the text. There we go. Free sign up. I'm going to go to, there we go. And then I'm just going to pull them up just a little bit. And I'm going to go to this little button, that paintbrush, and I'm going to pull him up and I'm going to change the text, make them just a little bit bigger. And again, I would change all of this. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. And this is a good example because let's say I want to bring this guy up. I could use these arrows, but let's say I don't want to. Just go to the block, copy, delete. And let's say I want to place them right in here. Take the container over, drag, drop, boom. And you're able to see that everything is how it should be. Or at least how I would want. And obviously you would have to touch it up because obviously it needs a little bit touching. And if I don't like that, of course, I could just go back to how it was before if I liked how it was before. I think of one more. And yeah. So, and then I just gotta undo, because this guy got brought up, not supposed to be brought up, and this guy up, and oh, that's why I'm bringing down the wrong ones. Get rid of him. Created too many duplicates. And now it's back to how it was before, but I would again recommend adjusting it, or it's always easier just to go to pages, go to add new for the webinar example, go to webinars, and essentially select one of these guys that you could start with, because this is always going to be the best way to go, because it will keep it simple, make it easy. But nonetheless, that is how you would be able to utilize it, because now when I go to webinar, refresh it, free sign up, the button's there. I'm going to essentially fill out my information. And boom. And now on the back end, on this guy, I'm gonna refresh, go to contacts, and I'm gonna see that there's a lead that just was submitted. So boom, that simple, that easy. Now let's go ahead and hop into Appebuilder.com so I can show you how to send out push notifications. So in addition to the push notifications, like I said, if you go to Appebuilder.com, you're going to be able to see everything that the software does to be able to build your own app without any coding needed whatsoever. If you click on templates up in the menu, you're going to be taken here, which you can see that we have a new fitness template. We also have a new restaurant food menu template, which is pretty awesome. So you would be able to essentially come right in here, start with this template. You are able to fully customize and edit this guy. Let's say that you want to change this layout, you're able to, very easy to do, and you can watch the past videos, of course. But nonetheless, I am going to show you how to also send a push notification. In addition, just wanted to point out that we did add these two new menus and templates. Sorry, not menus, added these two new templates for a restaurant as well as a fitness coach, trainer, gym, etc. To be able to essentially make it even easier when it comes to building out their own app to incorporate for their business. So let me go ahead and hop into one of our accounts, and I'm going to show you how to send a push notification using your own app. Okay, so this is what your dashboard will look like when you're creating your own app. You're able to, of course, click on your home. This is how you're able to control what your app will look like right in here. But nonetheless, if you go down to your analytics or advanced, you're going to be able to see that there's all those different things that you're able to access. But I want to go to notifications. With the advanced hosting plan, the only difference, not the only, but the main difference that comes down to the starting hosting plan and then the hosting plan that's above it for our Appebuilder system is the advanced hosting systems allow you to be able to see all of the advanced analytics, who's opened to your push notification, who's seen them, who's engaged with them. You could make it basically to the point where you could create groups and have different types of notifications automatically going out to different audience groups. But nonetheless, you could also just send out standard push notifications, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do in this video. So I'm going to go to create a new standard push notification. Just like creating an email, you're able to come in here and actually put in what you're going to promote and essentially what you want to send out. So give me 1 second to go ahead and create what we're going to promote for Hustle Media Group, and I'm going to show you what happens when you hit that send button. Okay, so I have my title, I have the message that people are gonna see, and then I also have the longer message, which I could get very detailed with this if I wanted to, but I'm just not going to. And then I also have an action button that will take people to the Corona Chamber of Commerce's website if they want to actually take action, because we're promoting a seminar technically, that my marketing agency is going to be doing on the 21st to go over the top 5 marketing strategies that every business needs to be applying in 2021, along with a few other guest speakers. And so I'm going to simply hit send notification. And before I do that, what I'm going to go ahead and do is clear my screen on my phone. And then I'm going to unlock it. And let me go ahead and send, stop share. And just like that, I have a notification where if I click on it, and just so you can see that again, let me hold it right in there. And I'm going to click on it. And it's going to pull up the app. It's awesome. I'm going to hit sign up, and it's going to take me as I want it to out of the app and to their actual website, which may take a second, but boom. That is how you could utilize push notifications. Awesome, 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 awesome. Love it. Well, if you have any questions, you could always shoot us an email, but be sure to get started for free, building your own app, building your own websites, online store, landing pages, etc. at Webebuilder and Appebuilder.com. Until next week, stay hustling. And if you need any marketing help, contact my marketing company at hustlemediagroup.net. Otherwise, unleash that creativity and have fun with it. Should be fun.